When it comes to finding a global opportunity, Australia has been the top choice for many migrants. And why should it not be? The land down under has been giving PR, which is much more favorable over a visa because it takes away all the uncertainty. It has numerous opportunities across various fields, has a strong diaspora of many ethnic minorities. And the best part is that once the pandemic was over, the federal government, along with the state governments, came up with various ways to get migrant workers in to boost their economy. So if you want to move to Australia without any uncertainty, which is by applying for your own PR, then this video is for you, so stick around. Namaste, my name is Nidhi Nagori and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time around my channel, then thank you for stopping by. Today I'm talking Australia, but I tend to discuss a lot of amazing countries and a lot of underrated opportunities here. So if going global has been on your mind, and if you want to try your hand free of cost without investing any penny in, then all you need to do is subscribe to this channel because it's free. And now let's talk Australia in details. Today I'm covering the state of Victoria, which houses the beautiful city of Melbourne. But before taking a flight there, let's talk about what the federal government has in their mind. So on 9th May 2023, the Australian government announced their 2023-2024 migration plans, which said that they have about 190,000 spots open for migrant workers to come in. And most of this would be through PR. Following this announcement, a lot of Australian states started opening up their borders and giving out invites to onshore and offshore candidates. After that, we hit summer, saw some slowdown, and now we're in fall, which is the peak hiring season. This is when Victoria has again opened up, giving onshore and offshore candidates the opportunity to apply for permanent residency. Onshore candidates are candidates who are already living in Australia, and offshore candidates are candidates who are living outside of Australia. Now, what you will be applying for is a skilled visa, and for that you have to first submit your registration of interest, which is called an ROI. Applicants for the skilled visa nomination will be selected on the basis of their skill assessment EOI plus their ROI submitted. The skill select EOI is the expression of interest that you will be submitting. This needs your skills assessment along with a couple of other documents about your background, your experience, and how you will be an asset to the Australian state that you're applying to. Your EOI, which is your expression of interest, must be accurate and up to date. Now, hear me out. Here's the trickiest part. I have somebody in Globalogy, which is my team, who's been doing Australian immigration for 7 years. And she tells me that a lot of your Australian documentation and PR process depends on who does your process. Meaning a lot of it really depends on your EOI, which is your expression of interest, and how you submit your skills assessment. It's very different from Canada PR, which I've applied for myself. You submit your educational documentation, they evaluate you, you do your IELTS, and that's it. But in Australia, it's very different. The skill assessment is so much more about your experience letters, your recommendation letters, your pay stubs, your income tax returns, your previous jobs, etc. So having this person on my team who's done Australian immigration for the last 7 years has been very insightful for me. And she's the one who educated me a lot about the Australian process. After doing Canada PR, I really found it very complicated. And if you find it complicated too, then Globalogy can help you. We're now doing Australian PR and a lot of interesting work visas that we can file for you in Globalogy itself. That can possibly be your step one wherever you want to move, whether it's Australia PR or getting a work visa, and this can be followed by a whole process of looking for jobs. As you know, Globalogy already provides that service, which is why it made sense for me to also offer the option number 1, which is where we apply a work visa or PR, and after that we can also help you get a job. If you want us to help you move to Australia, I'll leave the form link in the description, so please check it out, fill it up, and the team will be in touch. Now let's talk about how you can do it yourself. So there are 2 subclasses, subclass 190 and 491. 190 is for the state overall for major city areas, and 491 is for regional Victoria. If you've already submitted under 190 last year, you do not need to file any new ROI this year. Just make sure the information is up to date. But if you're filing under 491, you need to put in a new application. The selection process has already started, and this program will conclude in early 2024. The selection will be based on number 1, age criteria. You must be less than 45 years in age. You must also have good English language skills that can be tested through IELTS or PTE. Make sure you get good scores on those. Your experience level, your partner's background, and salary is also a requirement for onshore candidates only. The occupations that will be top priority include health, social services, information, communication and technology, school teachers, advanced manufacturing, infrastructure, renewable energy, hospitality, and tourism. During the completion of your ROI, you might be required to submit a proof of your average income. There is no minimum earnings that you need to be eligible for the Victorian nomination, but still you might be required to finish that documentation. And lastly, you must have at least 65 points to apply, including 5 points for state and territory nomination. And if you can get all your documentation together, then you're ready to apply for the Australian PR. With that, I've come to an end of this video. If you want to try for the Australian PR yourself, then go ahead and do that. Just follow info that's been mentioned in this video. And if you want some help with it, Globalogy can always help you. Again, I'll leave the form link in the description, so please make sure you fill it out and the team will be in touch. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about Australia or in general. If you'd like me to cover any other country, let me know that in the comments as well. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, you take care of yourself. Stay safe. Namaste.